Hi, I'm Brendan Vieri from Pebble Design. There's a question I get asked a lot. How do I get more direct bookings through our website as opposed to the OTA websites? This is an ongoing debate, and it's when you look at how smart some of the OTA companies are and how effective they are at utilizing technology in their favor, it's a no wonder that the OTA websites are getting more and more bookings. We find there's less and less clients who are paying attention to what's happening with technology and marketing, and therefore missing out on why they are paying higher and higher commissions via the OTAs. Some key principles to how you can really pay attention to your own business is first, have you got a responsive website? Does your website look incredibly more fantastic than an OTA website, for instance? They keep improving their websites. They've got good photos and map locations and functionality. But the problem with the OTA websites, every hotel just looks the same. They're really not putting much energy or effort into what's unique and different about that property, or at least it's not apparent unless you start to read through all the fine detail and all the copy and try and figure out for yourself. So this is the easiest way for an independent boutique hotel to stand out and make your website more memorable and make it easier. Make it easy for your customers to see what you offer, why you offer it, what's unique and different about yourselves. That's the first thing. So go with a responsive website that's using full screen, beautiful images, beautiful video, emotional video that's engaging, and put content up there as to why you're different and unique. So when people are making that selection between, which property are we going to choose, when they jump on a website, they go, oh wow, that looks cool. That's the one that they are going to stick to and come back to and probably make their booking on. So it's really not rocket science. It's actually quite logical. The other thing when it comes to direct bookings that we see, because you will get a lot of your customers come via all these other channels, but what are you actually doing about staying in touch with those customers? Do you have a customer journey experience with your customers even if they have come to you via a different channel? And we've got many strategies of doing that. So that's a really important aspect. If you're just accepting bookings from these other channels, but you then never do anything with those people ongoing, you need to foster and nurture that relationship ongoing. So it's very important that you have that strategy in place. That's another key element as to why many of our customers are seeing increases in OTA bookings. A couple of other areas that also make a big difference, and it's not possible on an OTA website, and that is to really expand on the quality of the content and the information that you provide on your website. I know TripAdvisor try and do this quite well, and they are starting to do it on the OTA websites. They're starting to develop blog posts and blogs that do have a lot of information, the best restaurants in the area, that type of thing. And if they are providing interesting information for people, it's very easy for people to go via that channel and make their booking. And if they are not finding quality of information or interesting information on any of the individual websites, then you're really forcing people to use those other channels to get that information. So this is a great way to really compete in a magnificent way with the OTAs, because you can with your own website, you're in control of what content's being added, how regularly, how frequent, the images. There's so much, the personality, the tone, there's so much you can put into the content of your website, and there's many areas of content that you can build your website. So you have the opportunity with your own website to build an incredible landing page where people are engaged and stay within your website rather than needing to leave to guest reviews or needing to leave to go and find out what's happening in the area, that type of thing. Another key aspect of ensuring that more people book direct, you need to make it obvious that when they deal with you, that they are getting the best rate guaranteed. And it's interesting how companies like Booking.com put that on their signature as well. They are affirming to people that it's the best rate guaranteed. But the reality is, in today's day and age, there's rate parity happening across all of the sites. And pretty much the prices that you see on any website are the same. So, but if you're not educating your clientele that the best rates are guaranteed on your website, then they are not, they are not sure of that fact. But when they read that on an OTA website, they can then go, oh, well, this is the best rate here because these people said so. So something as simple as that needs to be covered. And there's other ways of ensuring that you can, because again, don't forget, those are your customers. It's great that the OTAs send you customers. That works for them and it works for you. But at the end of the day, those are loyal customers to you. You want to make them loyal customers to you. You want to keep them in you want to keep them at the forefront of the communications that you send out on a regular basis, so that they are keeping you in mind and not, because all the OTA companies send out a lot of email marketing. So, and this is a common thing. A lot of the smaller hotels and properties don't do enough email marketing. Therefore, they lose out. The bigger companies are sending far more emails and they are under the nose of consumers a lot more often, which means they then get the bookings. So we've seen a direct correlation with the number of emails sent out as to the amount of visitors and, of course, revenue generated. So that's a fairly, it's almost logical, but until you actually see that and see the dollars generated, that's when a lot of our clients think, oh no, we're annoying people. And I actually find people want to know what's going on. If you keep people in the know, keep it interesting, they will love you for it and they will book direct. So if you would like to chat to us about some of our other strategies, we have many different ways of ensuring that you do increase your own direct bookings. So if you'd like to get in touch, have a chat to us about that, please go ahead and click on one of the links below.